I'm Beryl, and this week's Around the World topic is a little bit different. Surprisingly, the topic is not food related. This week, we're looking at wedding dresses. Mini story time. I got married 4 years ago. My husband is from a city in northern India, so when we got married, we had 2 weddings. One in the United States and one in India. The Indian wedding was just crazy. It was so much fun. I experienced so many things that I had never known about. The biggest one for me though was what I wore. It was my wedding dress. I had never seen or worn anything like that in my entire life, and I absolutely loved it. But that was the impetus for this episode. I know that a lot of women wear the white Western style gown on their wedding day, but that is not the default. Around the world, wedding dresses vary greatly from country to country. So for this episode, I spoke to 7 dressmakers in 7 countries to see the different types of wedding dresses around the world. So this is the wedding dress episode. First up, a dress full of color from Indonesia.
Nama saya Rela Tulusia. Saya seorang fashion designer. Baju pernikahan memiliki makna yang penting di budaya Minangkabau. Namanya baju kuruang. Warna tradisional di Minangkabau ada 3, yaitu hitam, merah, dan kuning. Sedangkan kuning bermakna agung, memiliki hukum dan undang-undang. Merah bermakna hati yang memiliki raso dan pareso. Hitam bermakna tanah, memiliki akal budi yang baik dan tak terhingga. Baju kurang di Minangkabau ini memiliki ukuran yang sangat longgar, panjangnya di atas lutut. Biasanya kami menggunakan bahan bludru, saten, dan bridal. Untuk pembuatan pakaian ini, tidak semua menggunakan mesin, seperti sulaman suji koto gadang, dan pemasangan payet, serta manik-manik yang keseluruhannya menggunakan tangan. Semuanya saling melengkapi. Secara tersurat, suntiang ini merupakan hiasan di kepala pengantin wanita. Dan secara tersirat, suntiang ini merupakan baban atau beban yang akan dipikul oleh pengantin wanita di saat berumah tangga nanti. Menjadi mempelai perempuan di Indonesia mempunyai arti yang sangat besar, apalagi di daerah saya Minangkabau. Memiliki garis keturunan matrilineal, garis keturunan yang mengikut kepada ibu, di mana perempuan memiliki nilai yang sangat tinggi, yang sangat dihormati. Semua elemen dalam pakaian wanita Minangkabau ini sangat penting semua. Tentu saja, pembuatan pakaian ini memiliki tekanan yang tinggi. Karena saya sangat menyenangi pekerjaan ini, saya tidak merasakan kesulitan apapun. Dan saya sangat menyukai tahapan demi tahapan.
Next, a dressmaker from northern England.
If I ever told you what a dress cost, I would be killed. My name's THELMA MADINE. I am a wedding dress designer, mainly for the travelling community. I've been making wedding dresses for the last 30 years. My mother's a dressmaker and all my family are into some sort of like tailoring or dressmaking. Any girl's wedding day is important and the dress is important. But in the travelling community, the wedding dress is something that's dreamed about from when they're like 3-4 years old. They start drawing their wedding dress when they're that young, and that's how important it is to them to have the perfect dress for the perfect day. They want to look like a princess. They want everyone to gasp when they walk down the aisle. The dresses have got to be white, they've got to be white, but what they put on the dress, the decoration, is loads of Swarovski crystal, pearls and things like that. So they like it blinged up, they want to stand out. A typical dress, you're looking at least 5,000 crystals on it, usually more. And fabrics, you're looking like 40-50 metres. We import fabrics from all over the world and it's always the best Duchess satin, silks. Satins are man-made fibre, so they can be really white. The time for us to make all the decoration and all the understructure is approximately 300 hours. I think the thing I like most about making these dresses is waiting for the customer's reaction when they see it. We do a big reveal You're sort of holding your breath until they've seen it and you see the relief in their face and when they're really happy with it, and it's like a sigh of relief. Wow, yeah, they love it.
Next up, a dressmaker and beader from the Cheyenne tribe in Oklahoma.
To my Ponca people, I am Dachuge Nange. My given name is KENNETH Taylor. I am an enrolled member of the Ponca Nation of Oklahoma. I also represent the Cheyenne, the Pawnee, and the Southern Ute. I am an artist. My main focus is beading. Every tribe has a different style of dress. So these are Southern Cheyenne buckskin dresses. The Cheyenne dresses traditionally have the strips on them, and on the skirt they have curves, and those represent the mountains. We also have the cones. They are to scare away bad spirits. Creating buckskin dresses are extremely hard, but it's also really exciting too. We use elk hide, deer hide. It's usually white as you can get it. They can be colorful depending on the type of beads you use. They usually consist of the 4 colors: red, yellow, white, and black. They represent the different peoples of the world. Buckskin dresses could easily go up to $10,000 depending on how much work and how intricate the beadwork is. My favorite part about making the dress would probably be actually the last stitch, bringing it all together. At the end of the day, what I love the most is seeing my creation being worn and being cherished. I think it is a sense that you can go back into the past. That just gives them a sense of pride, knowing that they are representing their tribe in a good way, and that they get to wear their traditional clothing on their special day. Just that's what I like the most, is seeing my work being loved.
Next up, a dress made with gold from Tunisia.
اسمي أحلام نبولي. عندي 25 26 سنة نطرس في الطريزة هذية. اللبسة هذية متاع الحمامات ولاثية من جدودنا، وعندها قرون الكبير اسمها قمجة. هذه نقعدوا بها في اللوطية. بعد القمجة لبسوا الكمام الجبدة في اليدين، وبعد الجبدة لبسوا لها القوفية، وبعد القوفية لبسوا لها البرنشكية، وبعد البرنشكية نحطوا لها الختمراء هذيك اسمها اللي تحط في الوجه. الوان اللي تتعمل في اللباس التقليديه اصفر واخضر. الاخضر هذاك نتاع الحياه، والاصفر نتاع الماديه، الفلوس وكل شيء. مصنوعه من الفضه والعدس والكونتين بالذهب. اللبسه هذه في الرزن نتاعها 10 كيلو، بين 5 شهور 6 شهور. اصعب حاجه في التريزه كي نجيو ناخذوا القطعه القوفيه والختمراء، هذاك الاصعب حاجه. تتكلف التريزه وفيه تركيز ازيد من الجبه والعينين، وتبدا سهره عليك ليل ونهار باش تحضرها، باش تعطيها للعروسه تتصدر بها. ماذا بينا ننتجوا غير حتى احساس والكل. غرامي فيها ازيد من لبسات الكل، ازيد من لبسات الكل. تعجبني.
From India, a dressmaker and the same style of dress that I wore on my wedding day.
My name is TORANI. I'm a designer. I feel like Indian fashion in general completely revolves around weddings. What happens in India is that we have these beautiful different kind of cultures coming together. Everybody follows a different tradition, but we have this lehenga choli which centers the universe of Indian bridal wear. It's an extension of Indian wear from the olden eras. We have a typical choli which kind of looks like a crop top and paired with a skirt, but probably with a lot more flounce. And the entire outfit is eventually paired with a loose fabric which a girl wears on her body, sometimes over the head like a veil, as per the bride's needs. Chanderi is one of the main focus fabrics, which is handwoven. It's a mix of cotton and silk. Then embroidery starts, takes months and months and months. Then it comes to stitching, and a really elaborate wedding outfit would probably take easily 3 kilos of just simple sitaras or beads which just get all over the outfit. Yeah. In India, we are known about our craftsmanship, the embroideries, the finesse. Of course, it is a high-pressure job. I want that bride to literally beam with an infectious joy that makes everybody around her beam.
From Ghana, a kente dressmaker.
Yɛfrɛ me Kojo Japan. Me kente nyunu. Kente eye asante amamle entoma. A Ghana nyina agiatum. Die nti ebi mu wale omudi kente wale ne se etitirifo na ifura kente. Nso obi di kente wale a na wabeka etitirifo ho. Te no ene material kane pa no na ye nananom de sick na eye. Nti se material no a ye de ye kente no ye wo cotton ewo ho ene ewo rayon so ewo ho. Kente na husu a eye color no. Color wono pe no na wabeka wo na Ghana nso ye nyire nse ye nya ye fa ahodie no ye color eye yellow green na red. Enam se nti ya na manfo pikenta yellow ni red ni green won pa. Nti ama so wo hwe kente no a saa ye colors ne de se me ye kente ama oba walefo a nse awale de eye wodo. Nti ya na pikenta bi de se odo mfempade ewo ho. Ye wo makoma so ade ewo ho. Manyunu kente no mfie aduonu mienu. Oba e wale na so fira kente a me ye ma no a na se mehu a ememani je. Saa nti ma mbom paye ma no ma na wale timi ejina.
And finally, in Sweden, we spoke to a traditional folk dressmaker.
My name is Fia Makalös Lindblom. I'm an embroiderer. I do a lot of crafts and folk costume as well. The wedding dress in the Swedish culture is important. It's meant to signal festivity. The name of this dress is vanga dress. Vanga is a small parish outside of Norrköping in Sweden. It's a black silk taffeta dress. To decorate the dress, we'd use white or gold lace and glass beads and pearls, and also you make small flowers out of paper or fabric scraps. I have a favorite part of this gown. At the bottom of the skirt there's a check pattern. I think it's adorable. And under this dress there will be 3 layers of wool skirts to make the dress stand out like a bell. One of the most important elements is the crown. It's big and heavy. It's from Virgin Mary. It's something almost a bit royal about a girl who wears a crown. Today we see more people wearing folk costume and folk wedding dresses. I think mostly in the countryside, where the cultural heritage is a bit stronger. This is one way of preserving but also developing the cultural heritage of Sweden.
I really loved making this episode. I loved seeing all of the different dresses, how they are adorned, how beautiful they all were. It was such a cool thing to do. And while the dresses obviously were really different, there was this through line of the dressmakers. Obviously they're all very skilled at their craft, but when I asked them what the most important thing about their job was, they all said the same thing. It made me feel really good to hear.
Harapan saya kepada perempuan yang menggunakan pakaian saya buat terlihat cantik, anggun, dan menawan. Dan tentunya puas dengan hasil karya yang saya buat.
I hope they feel comfortable, happy, joyful, and the prettiest they've ever been.
I hope she wears it proudly and that they feel the most prettiest in this because they are representing their tribe and their culture. And so it makes them feel special and it gives them honor that they are wearing that particular style of dress.
أكيد تبدأ منورة عندها لباس تلبسه وتخرج بيه ونبدأو هكاك ماشيين وراها وشدينا من هنا ومن هنا وعندك الوهرة وعندك القيمة.
For that day, she's Cinderella for the day, and that's what they want. They are special. They've waited for this day since they were like 3-4 years old. So the most important day of their life is this day.
Awale eye animunyam hye e de ma ema. Ndi se wo wale wo ba na se wo hye animunyam na se wo di kente esan akoka ho a na ma animuonyam hye no awie pɛyɛ.
A bride celebrates not just her wedding, her outfit, but the entire process of this journey her own way. There's a lot of emotional pressure, a lot of societal pressure of what the right thing to do is. The idea is you do it your way and just celebrate it.